Om Ganganapataye Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha, hariom. Friends, the topic sought to be discussed, presented, shared is about this death and how this death has to be dealt. Now, whether one has got death and why it is a crying situation. This is pertinent. We saw now to start with, as we knew, and Varanasi is one place where it is it bestows liberation mukti, Kashyam Maranam Mukti, and Bhagavan Vedavyasa and all Purana Shiva. It is the piece of land held on Trishula, and that is rest of the thing is creation of the Brahma, and that is thing, scriptures, everything that is endorsed. Where death is celebrated, nobody cries because the jiva, his destination is emancipation, liberation, mukti, moksha. That is blessed there. Now, how is that? Now we will only revel upon how is that death became a crying situation elsewhere. Now this is the issue to be think. Then only one, even the assured lifespan, one will live peacefully to the entire sakala maranam. Marana lifespan is defined in terms of so many breaths, and that breaths, if they are consumed in a normal channel, in a quietude, that is the natural death. And with our emotional stress, whichever all the thing at a disturbed pattern, there is a scope that this breath is consumed faster, and there is a premature death. That's why we have, when Tirtha is offered Akala Mrityu Haranam. And then everybody human, it is we expect longevity, we want to be, and given a chance, immortality. That's what is thing. Now a being is already immortal, but now the mortality is inflicted as a consciousness, existence consciousness, immortality, bliss. That is immortal, and those awareness consciousness are revealing through I am, aham, or neno, or whichever these are expressions, connotations. These are very much the content is revealing, because we have knowledge, we are endowed with knowledge, awareness, existence. We are very much none other than Jivo Brahmaiva, Jivo Deva Sanatana, Ishwara Amsha Jiva Avinashi. So all these are very much upholding the oneness of the Jiva with this God consciousness. God means it is indicated that existence, knowledge, whichever is a thing. But now, how is that when God is immortal, the I is became immortal? Now, logically, that is the topic which we are constantly seized with, because whatever we do with physically or thing, they assure karma, will assure karma phala, good karma, sukha, bad karma, dukkha, and these two are definitely moving. They are agama, paino, tam, titiksha. So these are coming and departing, and these are fleeting. And this very vague state, when one is picking his actions, that is a fleeting, it is a transient. It has got badha. Badha means, from Vedantic terms, it is not last, it is lasting for certain duration, certain time. Now wake up to deep, wake up till we go to the bed, it is there. This entire cluster is decoupled, and then we have got other cluster. Like that, the being is cruising, transiting between three. That is where Tripura. This is happening. Now, how is that the being who is himself part and parcel of that Brahman or all these are indications of that eternal God principle, because everywhere we address Sachidananda Swarupaya, Tavatraya Sri Krishnaya. Whichever, every enlightened master also, every God we address Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means existence, Chit means Jnana or Prakasha, and it is a domain of bliss, Priya. And why? Now, as we know, the God, we are constantly reveling upon this issue only. Consciousness is is revealing as I am. Knowledge is expressing as I. Now, here the ignorance, so-called, it is unaware. It is unable to hold to that thing. It is projecting as an entity on its own. This is I am existing. Aham asmi. This aham asmi, once we said, we have dissociated this aham owes to consciousness, but it has that consciousness is veiled. This is what avidya, avarana, and vikshepa. And this vikshepa means projection. I am existing. This I am existing. The moment it said, it fell from the immortality, like a fruit held to a tree. It fell. It is, suppose if we just connect this analogy, tree is immortality, and this I am is expression of the true thing. It fell. Now, once it falls, this I am existing, it is still having knowledge. Though it is an imposter, but it is still having knowledge because it contains. I have knowledge, my knowledge. I am conscious of it. I know it, and the so-called the doer also imposter. For deed to happen, one has to have a knowledge. One has to be awareness. Now these are there. Now this is step down. Step 2, he is doer, he is knower. Now step 3 is the known domain is all, it has got mortality. It is Shatvikara. Because all this known, Shatvikara is 6 changes. Birth, existence, change, grow, deterioration, and death. These 6 are, it is having that tag. These Shat 6 Vikaras. Vikara means certain transitions. Now these, they are ignorant. Actually, all 6 Vikaras, this domain, it is ignorant. It is very much the waves, like a waves to a sea. For a wave, it is not there before. It is surfaces. It again merges back to the sea, and it is held by sea. So that kind of a thing is there. But then this this is a known domain. Now the knower, who is endowed with knowledge, he knows. Then he can have this known. He can definitely operate through the known. He can function, do his tasks. Nothing wrong. But nothing wrong. It is not to be resented or to be opposed, because it is also expression of the God. The expressed misses the only retains existence, but it misses the awareness. Like Pratibimba will not have it. Suppose I am seen in the mirror, mirror will not have knowledge. It is me only. Now, this knower who is knowing the known, it is mortal. Now, this knower, that like a fruit which severed from the tree, it has fallen, it has hit the ground, it has fallen in any bag held in the beneath. Like that, this I am existing. Okay, it is a knower, it has knowledge, it is, and then it is getting dumped in the known. Now, because known has mortality, it has it is considering the mortality of the known to be its own. Body dies, nobody says, I will die. This is a very, very, very thing. And because of this thing, there is every care. Body has got its loss. It is born, it has got certain cycle, it is following certain loss. But now, the expectation that body should not die, it is maybe, it is more according premature death of the body. But still, this is all a superimposition. Like somebody dreamt that he is no more. Now it is only a kind of a projection. It is not a reality. Now also, now the I am, which fell, which is decoupled with the body, with the consciousness, sorry, then it has fell into the body, and then body dies, I have dies, all that aging is to the body, and so much age, body is thing, it is body has become old, I am old, body dies, I will die. And definitely body body laws, body dispositions are not his, and he want to be otherwise. That is correct because it is feasible. It is so. He expects this. Here, that there are certain logic, swarupa, swabhava. This logic, because this logic is to negate the affiliation of the body. What is this logic? Swarupa, swabhava. Suppose fire, it is light and ushna, heat. It's swabhava. And then if fire, to retain the tag, fire means it has to have a heat, and if no heat, no fire, no heat, no fire, and no heat, no fire. And second thing is, fire heat is never a problem for it. The fire, it is its nature. Now same way, now it has lost heat, then fire also will subside. This is a very very logical, rational model which we can correlate to us. Now the individual contents his body, and body attribute should not be of concern. Body dies, if he dies, he should not be, because he should not die. He should not. He should not worry. Now that body is no more, he should be no more. Like heat, when heat is no more, fire is no more. If I were to be the body, first of all, the body attribute should not be my problem. Body ages and body dies, and if it is my swabhava, I will not be. I'll not, it is of no. It is of no. It is not of a concern to me, and I am decoupled from the body in the dream and deep sleep. I exist. This is a big, reality. One is not a body. How it is superimposed out of ignorance. The individual exists when body is detached, and mysteriously, this is a momentary exit itself. Then when body is no more also, he exists. That's why we perform so many rituals. We also offer through our three lineages, we offer jal tarpanas. That there it is bottom line, but on the superficial, the body affiliation, he is caught up in body. Whole society also lay that somebody got fever, doctor says you have got body fever, and I also say I have fever, and my family also say. So there is a majority are caught up in this ignorance. Now that is become reality. Now when body is not there, I am there. That means I am not body. If I were to be body, when body is no more, I should not be no more. And body has death. If I were to be body, I will never have any problem with death. So this is a logic, a clinching logic to convey that one is not body. Even suppose assuming that we have taken some, let us say some departed our relative, uh, some X, that X our related, he got a stroke, we took him to the hospital. Now that X weighs 75 kg. Now after first aid or anything, he got a stroke. After 1 hour attempt, then that X, our relative, doctor said raised hands, he is no more. Now we are the people, family cries, X has gone. Suppose the doctor were to say you brought a body, at that time you never said you have brought the X. Now the body you have brought, now the same body is being same weight. Now you are telling that X is lost. Now X is lost. It was that X was identified, perceived to be his body. Now he say he, so he has departed. That means that the X was not his body, and X departed means he is other than body. This content, this message has to be validated, upheld when one is alive. We are not bodies. This will take out the fear. This will take out the thing, and that is the way. That is the reality. All that is, there is nothing dogmatic, nothing superstition, nothing with purely, purely, the otherwise is superstition. Actually, this is the wise. The otherwise superstition, what we are not, we have become bodies, we are crying. It is a bitter. It is bitter, and and it is more pain. And that is the reason when bodies are no more, we have to value our body, we have to body our kith and kin, everybody's body, we have to glorify, and we have to respectfully treat and pour out your love. Why somebody, when he becomes photo on the wall, that body, it is carrying a garland, and why on the day of we people are very greedy, they reserve to say good words about others. On the day of superannuation, there is a talk, this person is great, everybody says. And on the day of demise also, people glorify, bring all the praises, which were none of them had, not even a single had said so. That means somebody has to be no more only to be glorified. And when somebody is around, we devalue, and not only devaluing, people give all sort of a pain. This is ignorance and terrible. So this journey, this alchemy of severing from the individual with awareness, what all it is subject to. It is, we have to correlate to that equipment, karanam, what we say, karanam, body, temperature, body, body got temperature. It is, you trace it to body, and the body, age of the body, yes, gender of the body, you trace it to body, and lifespan to the body, and body will die. I am knowing, I am aware of the thing, I am aware of the variations body is undergoing. Then with I am knower, knower is other than known. Ghata drashta ghatat bhinna. The knower of the part got to be other than part. If part were to be knowing part, no question of knowing. And here there is a contrast of the attributes. The known has no knowledge. Known is subject to change continuously. Our body, if you see last, continuously monitor weight or whatever a thing, similar it extends the parameters of the breath and our mind. Mind continuously chalana, chalana, it is like a moving film. And someone who is non-moving is witnessing. Like we are at a crossroad, on a terrace, we are seeing the moving vehicle. Like that, it is one vehicle comes, goes, one thought comes and goes, one feeling comes and goes, and this is a change. But the person who is cognizing, witnessing these changes, he is fixed. So that happens to the body, mind, and prana also. There is a variations up and down in counts in the prana. That's why this ICU, they monitor channels. Continuously it is giving the heartbeat, or breath, or physical parameters, temperature. All these are things. See the variations. So see, these variations are happening depending on the variations of the mind eruptions, and all these are identified to the being out of ignorance what he is observing. Now whatever we see the TV, would we identify? There is a volcano or some fire happening on the TV, we will not be crying. So what all is known, knower is separate. So one need not cry. This sever of the not from the known, is what is glorified in our Mrutyunjaya mantra. First of all, now we have seen those whatsoever is known, it belongs to the realm domain of the equipment, karanam or instrument. That instrument is body. So body, we have to almost virtually feel whatever. Suppose I am seated in the car. Am I car? Car, car parameters, car specifications, all the engine, bonnet, steering, tires, everywhere. The exactly analogy to the car and body exists. The tires are our action organs, headlight our sense organs, steering is the mind, and the driver is the intellect. I am seated on the back. Now, the so-called I am. Now, an individual in the car, if he is infatuated with the car, how it happens? Tire punctured. I am punctured. Same thing is happening. Somebody had hit, broke the headlight. Somebody had hit the eye or body. Now he says, I am injured. Body is injured. See, subconsciously, this affiliation identification is creating havoc to our life. It requires a basic awareness, nothing else, nothing, no other. It is whatever is visible. That's samyak. Samyak means perfect. That's what is actually why we called this thing is samyak vision. Samyak means as it is, where it is, which is a perfect, which is not a distorted. Now the happening, the indweller in car is not car. It is a big thing. Now, when after the war, Arjuna, after the thing, Krishna actually, like every day at the end of the war, Krishna sounds Arjuna, you get down. Then Arjuna has subconsciously carried the thing, he's his charioteer, he has to get down. Then, after he will, upon the instructions of Krishna, Arjuna would step down, and after walking away, then Krishna steps down, it is blown. Now, the thing is, the God, the body is alive, it was to, it's, it is only the expression of the power, and it is power, it is gained life by the energizing, that consciousness. Now, once it will blow, like a filament is blown, bulb, then light is there. So after Krishna exits, then it is blown. Now because it is blown, Arjuna is not blown. So car also blown, we come, then like that. But this infatuation is so deep, it is making us as if we have entire spaces. Human being alone today is caught up, despite wisdom, this insecurity, unpredictability, uncertainty, and paradhinata. Means if body is okay, I am okay, mind is okay, I am okay, material is okay, I am okay. They have got their own laws. The wisdom is to outgrow. Nothing else would think. Because this is the thing. And it is this concept of shivering is conveyed in our Mrityunjaya mantra, Trayambakam Yajamaye, that mantra. The creeper is, and this cucumber, they are connected with a knot, they are held. And if this is only analogy, we are praying Shiva, that like as the cucumber is severed from the creeper, you please, creeper has got death, mortality. I have no death, and you please bless wisdom, that you transcend me from death by severing me, the creeper, for sleeper, to Amrutatva. Creeper is Mrutam, and like a cucumber, now it is imposed that it has got death. This cucumber, this infatuated being, now he is separated. That process, you please, that model, same thing you emulate and bless me, that I am also taken off from that mortality to the immortality. Mortal body, you shiver. So that way, with this awareness, it should not be a crying situation. It is a fact. What one is not one. It's like I have undressed my my costume. I would not. I have undressed I came out of my car. I have not. I have came out of my house. I am there. I am there. My body is because of I am. Not that body is there. Body is there. I am. Because ghata is there. Because of ghata, there is a space. Space is there. Ghata has come. I am there before body came. I am there when body is there. I will be there when body is no more. This is Mrityunjaya. Same way, in a nutshell, that upon we will more elaborate the Gayatri Mantra also. That primordial existence knowledge base to which entire creation owes at three planes everything. Om Bhur Bhuva Swa Tas Savitur Varenyam Savita. Savita, I have made my I am Vadhu means who is the seeker. Sought is Vadhu. Vara means the whom she is going to adopt. She choose as her husband. Now the one making choice of husband is the going to be um, partner, spouse. Now Varenyam. See this process of connecting thing. So that Savita, here Savita are light, knowledge, jnana, immortality, bliss. Even Gayatri Mantra also hints this process of intellect to revel upon, Viveka, that means awakening of the intellect. And then this intellect, it is making a choice instead of coming into the spell of the known domain. It is not so. Now it is opting, making its choice. It is making the pickup, the whatever the vara means the groom. It has made this bride. This bride is trying to make a choice of the whom groom Savita. That Savita to which this Tameva Bhantam Anubhati Sarvam Tasya Bhasa Sarvamidam Vibhase. That light to which everything based on anchoring to which these are illuminated, these are reflecting that light. We are not caught up in the reflected thing. Now we are to the source light, Savita. Savita means Jnana. Savita, Jnana, existence, light, power, all are one and same. Gayatri Mantra, our biggest, these things, two things are very much leading to that state of making choice of that Jnana. And then Mrityunjaya Mantra also. These would assure our immortality. So it is to be reveled upon. Anyhow, we continue to talk. We continue to share with the grace of the holy masters, our great Sanatana Dharma rishis, this great sacred knowledge to uplift. That same Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutangamaya. So translate eternal. That is the feasibility which this human being is endowed. Like a plane, it is capable to fly. Confining it to planes or is limiting the human life to sensory worldly life and encounter all kind of a thing, adversaries and all that is thing. Now we have to take this, drive this plane, aircraft back to the tower, control tower, where our rishis, they have already given the instructions how to make this takeoff feasible. So we will prostrate and glorify our holy masters, all Sadgurus, Shankara Bhagavan, all Shankaracharya, all descendants of all Mahatmas, glorifications to them. It is their knowledge. Hariom.